Det er sant? Da får du en sånn utrolig bra strekk.
Vi kan godt prøve sånn her.
Oi, ja. Å, det var egentlig deilig. Kanskje litt å strekke over.
Men du, den der strekker jo også da.
Ja, den gjorde det.
Greetings, StarCraft community! I'm Forsetti and I'm going to cast the... Sorry about that. That's some weird diva in the background. Anyways, I'm gonna try and cast this alone now because I don't have a co-caster with me. So this is the Silver Weekly number 6, I believe, if I don't remember wrong. Alright. It's not Stardust. Two.
Erlend, skal vi synge sånne små vers innimellom så det blir litt mer gøy? Vi kan synge alt du sier etter at du har sagt det. Kaller man det folkemusikk?
Det er jo folkemusikk.
Men det er litt spennende med Starcraft, fordi det er litt gøy å se på.
Er det Starcraft?
Ja.
Nei, jo. Nei, det er jo Blomkvist.
Nei, men det er navnet på teamet.
Å ja.
Det er Starcraft.
Akalon Waze will be the first match up.
Jo. Hvis vi snakker på tull. Men jeg tenker bare det er viktig å så kan vi snakke sammen, så går det sikkert bra. Men det er veldig kult, fordi at nå kjører det i ett tempo her, og så blir det lagt ut på nettet litt saktere. Sånn at folk ikke kan se hva som skjer før etter at det har skjedd. Sånn at ikke de som spiller selv kan jukse, da.
Hvem bestemmer hva som skal skje da?
Erlend?
Er det du som sender inn drager og demoner?
Nei,
Er
det
du
er,
Master Evil?
nei, det er spillet, det. Det er to som spiller mot hverandre.
Jeg kan ikke egentlig snakke med dere nå, så ikke snakk til meg.
Det er greit. Det er en match, det dine.
Alright. Just gonna turn the music on. I think I kind of forgot that. It's a good idea. Anyways, in the top left corner we have the Terran in green, make haste. And in the bottom right we have rust proofed. The other Terran. Not much really going on right now. Looks like oh nice, supply depot. Little different openings here. A Reaper opening perhaps for make haste. And I think Rustproof is aiming for an expansion, it seems. That late refinery, or else he's just delaying it, I suppose. Ja, det kan egentlig bare snakke. Jeg vet ikke helt hva jeg skal si når jeg er alene. Ofte sånn samarbeid. Og spesielt når dere er her i tillegg. Double refinery so early. This is weird. Why would you do that? You're probably gonna get special tactics, folks code. Probably. This is... We have one bronze player versus a silver player, so anything can happen here. These Marines chilling, not doing anything. Good damn guns. Oh yeah, command center, supply depot, factory. I'm sorry guys, I don't really know what to say without a co-caster, so I'm just gonna name all the units in the game. SV, refinery, orbital, command, Reaper. Oh, the Reaper is coming in, getting killed I think. Oh, it's pretty nice spread from Rustproof there. He's building a starport with a tech lab, probably gonna see some banshees from him. Or else, Make Haste is making... Well, he doesn't have quite a lot of defense against this. He makes another barrack, so perhaps he can bump us some Marines in time, but I think this Banshee will hit pretty well. Banshee tank expand. Nice. You like? Bunker ain't gonna save you, buddy. Supply block, that's not a good timing. He's building a supply depot now though. So... Make Haste is making some tanks of his own, and he does have the engineering bay. So he will be able to put up turrets when that happens. Let's see, and he's a little ahead in Harvester since he made that. I'm not sure if it's because of the command center, but mostly I think it's because Rustproof has denied making workers, perhaps. First Banshee popping out. Gonna hit the opponent's base in about 1 minute. We have Tech Lab. You can probably see this. And Missile Turret. Actually nice. Nice for him there. It's just a pity. Well yeah, actually Make Haste has some nice defense. Putting up 2 missile turrets actually. This Banshee can still do a lot of damage. I don't know if... Oh yeah, Make Haste, he saw that. For some reason. I didn't check the expand, but he... Oh, he scanned. Of course he scanned. What else could it be? Some Marines? she's being as annoying as possible. Anyways guys, I think I'm just gonna try and observe and you can enjoy the game yourself, I suppose. I guess he's just going overboard with those missile turrets, I suppose. It's not too shabby though. I think it's a little bit in better shape than the rest at the moment. It does have a very decent defense against banshees and bots. He's looking to make a third expansion it seems, but he hasn't made it yet. So I suppose Raven's coming out. Why? Some Raven harass is cool. Is it potent enough? Oh, go to production tab. Oh, nice! Very nice secret missiles there. I think he killed... yeah, he killed like... no. What's that? There it is, 17 Marines! God! That was so awesome. Was well worth it. He dwindled down the work, the people. Looks like we have. I find it weird to talk to myself. Someone talk to me. Third expansion for both. Rustproof is going a lot of ravens. Why did he see that? Oh. Making a Planetary Fortress, but I didn't know that's what it was to be. Spending a lot of... All of them fell down. It's not very good for Rustproof. "13 workers in total killed there. That was pretty decent." He's going for another up. Supposedly killing more stuff. Marines with combat shield. And stim. Or 2-1 actually. Westbrook pass. Better upgrades. But that doesn't matter because Make Haste has better army by far. Make Haste is moving out. Could this be the death blow? Very effective drops here. This guy. Oh no. God, the Doom Force is coming in for the kill. This is actually a pretty fast max for a Bronze Leaguer. Come on. This is gonna be GG. Unless those seeker missiles. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, so funny. I think Rustos killed more. No. Okay, he's gonna clean up this. Make Haste's entire army goes down. Oh, Rustos has a lot of army. But he doesn't have more, I think. Killing off the Minimax, 3 kills there. Kinda takes this though. I guess there's still a lot of more stuff at his base. Okay, this is pushing back. Harvester 69-29 is clear that Make Haste has the economical advantage, so he can probably just trade his whole army all over again. Time and time again. Then again, down. Looks like... Ah! Where's Godfrey this? Actually thought Makes was gonna kill this one. But he doesn't have his whole army there. Suppose that's why, and maybe he has too many medivacs. And can you really have enough or too many medivacs? I wonder. Taking the back door. Thinking then he's gonna go kill his opponent because there's nothing there. Really. And he has 5 expansions now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And Rustproof is looking to have his 4th down, but he hasn't built he hasn't even begun building it yet. His 3rd was kind of destroyed, so I had to rebuild that. No SCV production from both. Well, it's from Make Haste, but he doesn't really need them. It's Rust that needs more SCVs. He barely has any. Now he makes 1, that's fine. That's good. Come on, make some more. Just make some more. Pump up that number. Now comes the killing blow, I'm pretty sure of this. Reinforcements coming in this way. GG from Rustproof, and in the next game we're gonna have Skullcaster, so you can enjoy that hopefully.
Hello.
Hi man.
Hi.
Thanks for doing this by the way, because I have no idea what to do without another person commentating on what the hell I'm doing, so...
No problem at all. It can be awkward to cast, especially bronze and silver games.
Yeah, I kind of don't know what to say in the first place, and...
Okay, so
Sorry.
it's these 2 people. Is this best of 5 or
Best of 5 series, yeah, Make Haste versus Rustproofed.
Okay.
And Deliriums is here, I'll just let him spectate because he said the stream was too laggy for him, so...
Okay.
Okay. Make Haste wants a 1 minute break, I'm gonna give him that, of course.
Cool. I've been laddering too much today.
Ah, you have?
Yes. Wait, I think I've played it must have been 15 games, and I think yesterday I played around 18 or something.
That's pretty much. I think I played like 17 games yesterday. That took about 5 hours in total.
Oh, I'm Protoss, and I got a lot of PvP, so there was an awful lot of one-based stuff going.
Ah, yeah.
As you do get.
Alright. Well, we're gonna hop in the game 2 on Belcher Vestige. Shuka.
Yes, we want to make sure the right
Like
people
that.
are playing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the game anymore. or at least not this time.
I I could take both of them. I might have to be limited from not using splash damage or something to make it kind of fair.
I think you would pretty. I think you would pretty just roll over this thing.
I was trolling earlier. I was playing a 4v4, and my strategy, because I didn't want to be OP, was to make about 10 warp prisms, fill it up with Charged Archon, and drop it over the enemy base. It worked fine until the Ultra and Hydra came knocking at my third base, and I had nothing to counter. I was like, oh, help. But all my allies were dead, unfortunately, at that point.
That's really cool though, because zealots can be really annoying, and if you put them in war prisons all over the map, then it's gonna be maximum annoyment.
And then you multiply that by 10 warp prisms, it gets pretty evil.
Yeah. Right, the second game in this best of 5, we have down in the bottom right corner, Rust Proofed.
So I'm going to criticize his spelling. Is that actually how you spell proofed?
No.
Just look. Yeah, there's got to be an E in there. And is proofed
there's
even...
going to be space between Rust and Proofed, I think.
Yes, it just looks a bit dodgy to me. Alright, and in the top left, we have our Red Terran, Make Haste.
Oh yeah, known for his slow play.
Can you just bring me up to see who won the last game?
Yeah, Make Haste won the last game. He made a lot of Marine Marauder and just pushed in. You should have seen one of the highlights of the game was that Rustproof sent in 2 Ravens to do some
Oh,
crossing.
I did. I saw that.
You saw it.
Yes, I was about to say, what we can conclude from that is that Bronze and Silver League, Raven OP. I think that's definitely something we can say.
Yeah.
What else there was? Actually, I didn't know. You mentioned Make Haste macroed. Like, he got maxed quite quickly for a Bronze player, and that is right, he did.
Yeah, he got maxed at around 19 minutes, and that's pretty fast for a Bronze player, I think. But he was Silver last season, so I think it's just one of those stupid MMR things. Because I2 was Gold. Then I quickly got back into Platinum because I think that's my proper league. But I got dropped down to Gold for this season, and I see a lot of other people who had a similar thing.
Yeah, I mean, before this season started, I was very high diamond and playing pretty much exclusively either master players or ex-masters, but since the new season started, I'm still in diamond, but I'm not playing any master players anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone is diamond. And I don't know, I suspect maybe with the league changes, they're just being way more restrictive of how many people they promote, so they don't end up with massive problems. Like 2 seasons ago, they ended up with Master League was nearly 8% of the player base.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's still
ridiculous.
pretty. It's still a pretty small amount, but it's too much for the Master League, I feel.
Oh yeah. Make Haste is moving out with 1 SCV, just going to scout if there's any expansion.
Oh yeah,
and
they're both doing the same thing,
Yes.
actually. More or less. Factory coming down from Rustproof. I'm just gonna call him Rustproof. Because
Yes.
Rustproofed.
And we also
do you
have
really need that?
Yes.
That ending? Or
I don't know, it just looks wrong. I just looked at it and went, dodgy. And we also have a factory for Make Haste, though it is slightly later than Rustproof, so we'll have to see what he goes for. I wonder, maybe, is he gonna go Raven again, do we think? I mean, he did kill a lot of Marines with that.
oh yeah. I think what he should do is go with Mass Raven, because last time he killed so many, so much stuff with those Ravens.
Oh.
Even the first Doom push that Make Haste made.
Oh yes.
So many Ravens.
There
No,
is
not so
actually
many
a
Ravens.
strategy for it. There's, I think it's called Ketroc style or something. I'm named after the guy who came up with it. You build a planetary in your natural, and you get it to Ravens as quickly as possible, mass Ravens, then you take a third and go to battle cruisers, apparently.
Ah, does this work?
Sometimes it leaves you very, very vulnerable to early timings and crap, but it can actually be pretty effective. I've seen someone do it on ladder against all races. I don't think it would work in Diamond and Masters, but it definitely works in Platinum and lower. It's just a nice
cool.
little weird
I should
build.
definitely try that out.
Most
I've
people
been
just say,
experimenting a lot
is it
with Thor pushes because I think Thor is a really awesome unit, but it's so easily killed off if the opponent has like 4 or 5 Marauders.
Oh yes.
Anyways, Banshee coming up for Rustproofed, and I see that Make Haste actually hasn't got an engineering bay. He had an armory though, very early armory. It's only 6 minutes, and it was completed half a minute ago or something.
And it does seem that Rustproof is getting cloaked for this Banshee, so investing quite a bit. Hopefully it will do some damage so he can gain back from that investment. Meanwhile, Make Haste building a Hellion or two. I'm actually starting to wonder, is he going to go for a Hellion drop here?
It seems like it, as he built a starport so quickly, but then again, it's usual. You usually want to do that when you build Hellions anyways, because they're for containment. And oh, he's going double Banshee production. I don't think he's going Vikings. But the Hellbats as well, that's why he had that early armory. Hellbats are decent, but they kinda need to upgrade to be good.
Oh, OP, yes. I noticed as soon as that patch came out, everyone stopped using Hellbats against Protoss in the early game, but
Oh, yeah.
to be honest, I think they were slightly too powerful with the way they were. They could just do so much damage even if you were already run out. The Banshee comes
yeah.
in, it's a few kills.
3 kills now for the Banshee, 4, 5, and it's now paid for itself. So
Oh yes, definitely paid
this
for
is now
itself.
worth it. He's making
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
of turrets. Rustproof needs to snipe down the SCVs there.
And another big thing, he's spotted Hellions, so that might give him a clue that maybe this Hellbat drop is on its way. We have one Hellbat chasing after the medevac.
16
Oh,
kills, Captain Banshee.
Oh my god. This is
just, I think he's
absolutely-
winning this game with just that one Banshee, to
Wow.
be honest.
Again, at this level, a lot can happen now. It is entirely possible this
agree.
Hellbat drop does just as much damage. I mean, there are only 5 Marines. Saying that there is a Widow Mine, he has to be careful not to fly the medevac over that.
Oh yeah,
And there
but
is a
that one
siege
tank can kill them though, can it? No, it can't actually. I think Hellbats are pretty good versus tanks as well, because they do a decent amount of damage and they have a lot of health.
And also, if that tank starts shooting into the mineral line, it's going to kill some of his own SCVs, so he has
Yeah.
to be careful with that. Now, we do have the Hellbats coming here. They're going to have to kill quite a few SCVs to
Oh,
even...
God.
They get a lot... Oh, lifting them up. I'm surprised. They were... Look at them clump.
He got only 3 though.
Oh, that... I don't like that kind of drop positioning. No, I don't like
No.
that.
Yeah, he's gonna lose those Hellbats. But this
I mean,
one.
It came down... Oh, a second medevac sneaking in that we didn't spot, and that is going to get a lot of SCVs by the look of it. Oh, a few more going down there, but still not quite evening it up. I mean,
No,
Rustproof killed 16 workers.
versus 7, yeah, that was a lot. And Rustproof, he has run back and forth with his SCV and his opponent's natural for ages, just preventing any kind of expansion that doesn't look like it's going on in the near future.
Oh, I would say that was a bit of a waste of a Banshee by Rustproof there, just trying to take out a supply depot.
Yeah.
I mean, even on low health, it could have been used for scouting expansions coming down or something of that
Oh
nature.
yeah, I mean, even though it's on low health, it's still very
Oh, yeah.
useful with cloak.
But-
You can force out at least 1 or 2 scans, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Couple of unbuilt supply depots here.
Oh.
But Rustproof is in a very good spot in this game, and he's looking to go for Delirium thing. This is so hilarious. Kind of agree. I was going to say Foxcode is going for a drop, but I don't think you're playing.
No, no.
I think
If I
this-
was playing it, this would not have gone on for 11 minutes. I can deal with Hellbat drops now, just. Now, we do have 2 medevacs coming for Rustproof. Now, 2 siege tanks and a lot of Marines. That can do damage, but only if it's kind of unscouted and it gets into the main, the tanks siege up. It's quite powerful. It's very awkward to
Well,
deal with when you
look,
have siege
Make
tanks in your-
Haste has almost nothing except those.
Oh,
well,
yes, but
those
look,
Widow
the
Mines
assholes
might get
coming
lucky
in.
hits, and that's that. Suppose.
Over the Widow Mine. Oh, no! Oh, luckily, focusing on the medevac didn't do too much damage.
No.
And it's siege up here, and
good.
this is going to kill a lot.
Oh, kill him! Oh, he got one. This one can.
Oh,
Oh, he got one tank straight off.
That's
Still,
a big deal.
yeah, that siege tank is gonna be a huge problem for.
There's still Widow Mines there. He could lose all his Marines to this or the other tank. Oh, that Widow Mine, the cooldown. This is painful. Oh, dropping Marauders next to the tank, but not necessary, as the mine does take it out. Now, these Marines, though, they could clear up absolutely all the SCVs in this mineral line.
Oh yeah, they can kill mostly anything else as well because not much production is going on. You should at least be making a couple of Hellions. Or Widow Mines even. I mean, that one Widow Mine killed 2 tanks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what more can you ask for?
I mean, with 1,600 minerals, he really should be building an expansion behind this. Although, to be honest, it's not really necessary. 26 workers to 12.
Yeah.
I really doubt Make Haste can come back from this. But then again,
This
this could potentially go on for a while.
Yeah, this is Silver League Heroes. Or something like that. Make Haste using the rest of his money on turrets. I don't think he should be doing that, though.
Oh, look at this. Rustproof is walking 2 Widow Mines across the map. They're on a little mission of their own. And oh my god, the ramp's down. Is he actually going to walk straight past everything? This would be hilarious if
Oh yeah, I'm following in the right.
Nope.
No, he's just burrowing outside and...
He's
You're
waiting.
Yeah, you're not gonna get out, you're not gonna get to expand. I think Rustproof is in a good position to expand right now. And he has his command center up.
Make Haste has another 2 Widow Mines in this medevac. Now the question is, where's he going to drop them? I mean, the main's got a tank, it's got turrets. I don't think these Widow Mines are going to be able to get in there.
Oh no. That tank is actually pretty well positioned as well.
Oh my. Oh, I'm scared. I think this tank's just going to blow these Widow Mines to pieces.
Oh yeah, one Widow Mine dead.
It's cowering the corner. It's cowering
And it's dead. And here... Oh!
Oh,
He actually got out all his units before they medivacs died.
Oh, I think this might be GG. I do not think Make Haste has enough to hold
Oh.
this. That medevac, just target it. There we go. It goes down. All the SCVs running, but I think he's probably going to GG.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
one-
I want to congratulate the silver players for their creativity, because I think they're a lot more creative than, say, platinum
Yeah.
players. Because at least platinum and gold players tend to be very locked in their builds and do just the standard kind of thing. But I mean, silver players and bronze players, they just do whatever. So
Oh yeah.
2 harvesters left. GG for Make Haste. Yeah, that's a 1-1.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting match, I think. I'm rubbing my hands together because this is gonna be awesome, I think. Let's hope someone picks one of the new maps now.
Ah yes. Actually, there's a really weird new one called, I think it's Polar Night or something. It's got me killed 3 times trying to learn the map. So it's you get a very easy natural, and your third base, you can either take a third it's a little bit far away, or there's rocks behind your natural which you can break down. Then you can break down rocks on the minerals, and you can actually get a third that way. So technically you can get 4 bases really easily, but what I thought, oh yeah, base behind rocks, behind my natural, completely safe. But it turns out there's actually a back entrance into that base, and of course my opponent ran about 5 Dark Templar in. And as soon as I saw what was going on, I was just like, oh really?
Yeah,
You send your whole army back to deal with it, then you lose your natural because you're out of position, and it's just a whole facepalm moment.
Derelict Watcher, okay.
Ah, oh god, this is actually one of my most hated maps as a Protoss player. It is just... I mean, trying to hold a third on this map, it's just so impossible.
Does anyone actually like this map? I don't know why it's still in the map pool. I'd say rather keep Neo Planet than keep this map.
Yeah, that's it. I'm surprised they removed Neoplanet. I mean, I didn't like it for macro games, but it was very strong for some all-ins on that map.
Yeah,
It's
it was
very nice
kind
to
of
play.
always stuck in the mid game, but we need maps with different strategies as well. I mean, Akelon is always late game map. Oh, did I get it right? Did I get it? Yeah. Oh.
Yes, the right players are indeed playing. Currently 1-1, so still 2 games, but whoever wins this next one is going to be under a lot less pressure when it comes to the final match.
Oh yeah. Let's see some Bomber TVT action, shall we?
Okay, I just need to remember which button I have got set to smooth camera. I think it was actually middle mouse. I remember when I used to do this, I always set like smooth camera movement to Q, but then every time I off-raced a Zerg, I was like try and build queens and I couldn't.
Isn't smooth
So-
camera kind of
I'm doing it now.
yeah.
Ooh. Anyway,
Oh, nice.
oh yes, You digging that?
Oh yeah.
So, in the bottom left, we have our green Terran, Make Haste.
Make haste! Woo!
And in the top right, our red Terran, both currently 1-1, we have Rustproof. Oh yeah.
Right, this time it's red versus green.
Indeed. Or, aw, damn it, you've just had to go and remind me of a web series called Red versus Blue now. It's for, what's it called? Halo. They made a just all these cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
Like, voice over all the characters, oh dear. Why did you have to remind me of that? I'll be spending like the next 10 hours of tonight. 10 hours of tonight
You know,
watching.
I wish I knew what you were talking about because I
Oh.
barely know what Halo is, but that's it.
No.
That's as far as my FPS knowledge goes, I think.
I used to play FPS more than RTS actually, though. Saying that, I did play Civilization, which is a turn-based strategy game, when I was about 4 years old.
Ah,
It's interesting. Make Haste has not taken his gas geyser yet, whereas Rustproof has. Though we did see a late gas from him last time as well. Or maybe he is going to go for an early expansion. Oh no.
yeah, it's a 14 refinery. That's the usual thing for going for an early expansion with Reaper opening.
Indeed. This SCV from Rustproof, I don't think it's going to get in. I think the supply depot is going to go down, but no, is it? Yes, it just gets stuck outside the base there. So, they're both playing very similar in all these games, though we did see a deviation last game of no Ravens being made. Instead, it was the Cloaked Banshee and a lot of focus on drop play.
Oh yeah, would love to see more Ravens.
Oh, yeah. Good old Ravens.
Yeah.
They can be interesting. I mean, Seeker missiles are fun. Terran gets so much weird splash damage. I mean, Seeker missiles, they get the Widow Mines. It's just... It's a lot of, like, I would say almost luck-based splash damage, because you can micro against Seeker missiles.
Oh yeah, I mean you have no control of them as the person you are playing, unless I've seen these people doing this awesome thing with Seeker missiles where they put it on their medivac and then run the medivac into your opponent.
That's nice. That actually reminds me of the game of Stefano playing against... Oh, I can't remember which Terran it was. But he,
I think you're thinking of the 4GG versus Stefano.
Yeah, yes, it was. And he ran his Banelings under the Medivacs and the Marines, and then... No, not Brain. It must have been Lings or something. He ran under his opponent.
Yeah,
and then
he knew he would get shot by the Widow Mines.
It was brilliant. And we do have Make Haste Engineering blocking, which is very annoying, but... Oh, what is this?
Ooh.
Rustproof. A proxy starport. This has to be surely for a Banshee.
Oh yeah, and that's a pretty good map to do it on as well, especially since there's a huge place where you can place your building pretty close, and it's gonna take a lot of time to scout all that area, and well, you can pretty much just place it anywhere from here to here. But I'm pointing at the 4th and 5th expansion,
Yeah.
kind of like for.
We do have one Marine working away at this engineering bay, but it's going to take him a little while. It's going to be a long day.
Ah yeah.
Now,
He's
Rustproof.
working overtime.
Oh yes,
Just
the
like
tech
the
lab.
SMEs.
The tech lab is coming down on that stop up, but meanwhile at home, just going for the ultra harass, we have Widow Mines being made from this factory, or maybe. Oh yes, he's doing a lot of Terrans actually did this to counter Protoss Oracles when they first became popular. It's just so if any harass comes into the main, he can easily deal with that. Oh, supply blocked on this Banshee.
Oh, that's
That's
so
so
bad.
nasty. I would call down supply at this point if he has the energy, but no, he just spent
yeah.
fuel. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So that's going to delay this Banshee really by quite a bit, probably up to... He's still not building the supply depot.
Oh my god. I don't
That's
think
gonna
it's
delay
noticed
this.
yet.
Oh no. This Banshee's going to be delayed for over a minute. He's just so focused on killing the enemy. We do have Make Haste just calmly taking an expansion. And, oh no, look at this. He's got 2 missile turrets up now.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of a bit weird, blindly building 2 missile turrets, but I suppose Rustproof has gone Banshee one game
Well,
and Raven
you
the
see
other.
a lot of Terran do this, in, especially in the lower leagues, where I think it's only Platinum and above where they don't do it unless they see it. And some gold players as well, but usually people want to build turrets, especially if they go for bio. They
Mm.
want the engineering bay anyways, so
Ah.
they just build it and build some cautionary turrets.
Indeed. Maycase does get the scan on Rustproof, so sees there's not much there. He might get a bit suspicious of that. Of course, the Banshee is coming out now, and really, I think building a turret here is actually quite sensible, because if it
Yeah.
is going to be proxy, 9 times out of 10 on this map, it'll either be in this location, it'll be more conservatively back here, or some weird people put it in the third base, but I don't like
Yeah,
doing that.
that's so easily. People usually go there first when they scout, so it's kind of risky.
I'm
Because
getting
that's-
very scared. Is he watching this? He has to save this Banshee. He can't just sacrifice it. Oh,
Well,
no!
oh, that went quite.
Absolutely
But
murdered.
still, the heavy investments in tourist kinda isn't.
Yeah, it's not optimal.
No,
Saying all this, Makehaste does have a natural expansion down. Granted, it's not really been mined from yet, but that's a significant lead over Rustproof, who I don't think he's even started his CC.
no, he hasn't. But he's making a Raven, so I think we're gonna see some
Oh,
more of
yes.
the
He's
action
got-
we saw in the first game.
Exactly, he's going to try and get some investment out of this, and I do like Ravens. They are a fun unit. We don't really see them that much, to be honest, but they can be quite entertaining.
Oh yeah. I've seen a lot of strategies where Mass Raven actually work, especially if you're in the higher leagues and
Oh,
you
wow.
kind of know how you do it. Or
Rust-
yeah.
Rustproof's spending a lot of money on buildings now. I'd be getting. I would have favoured that command center earlier, because I mean, you really can't afford 2 factories, 3 racks, and a starport on one base. That's being a bit hopeful.
You can if you're only making mineral units, but he is making a tech lab, so he's not looking to. And well, as you said, you probably won't be able to fully utilize that anyways. I mean, you can make 6 racks off of one base if you just make marines and
Oh,
no
yeah.
tech labs, but that's that, I think.
I wonder what this Raven's going to do. I mean, he knows he's got turrets there, so the only thing it can really be for, I suppose, is for defense when it gets attacked using Seeker missiles defensively. But in which case, why is he not sending it back home across the map?
I don't know, man.
Whoops.
This is way beyond me. This strategy is intense. Maybe maybe he just wants to put down an auto turret and then just snipe off the turrets one by one. But again, it's so easy to just send a couple of marines over there. You know, the auto turret is kind of like just a marine with extra health. It isn't really that good. I
We
feel-
do have Banshee moving out with 2 Widow Mines, but again, this
A
turret,
Banshee?
this expansion, not a Banshee. Banshees can't carry Widow Mines. Oh my god, that's the new meta game. Banshees that can carry Widow Mines, so OP.
That would be so
Indeed,
cool.
it is a medevac with 1 Marine and 2 Widow Mines, but again, I mean, I don't see this working. There's just far too many missile turrets down here for Make Haste.
Yeah. And if I hope for Rust's sake that he's watching this medevac now, and he is. He's pulling back very quickly as well.
Oh, he's gonna. No, you can't boost it. Oh my god, he actually got them down. I'm amazed. 1 Widow Mine does get down. Is it gonna get buried? It actually might. No, it's gonna get
He
taken out.
forced a
before
scan
fires.
though, but
Yeah,
was it
I,
really worth it?
I don't think it was worth a medevac and 2 Widow Mines, but still, I'm amazed he actually got them down. I mean, he should have tried to poke around, find maybe another angle,
Oh, yeah.
because there's kind of 2 ways you can place turrets. There's ones that are meant to just defend a general area. These are the ones that you place right next to your CC that protect the whole mineral line. You don't need to worry about it. But these ones are placed to defend against just attacks from a direction, so you don't have to worry about it. And oh, so
Yeah.
Make Haste is actually going out with his own medevac now, and this should fare a lot better, as Rustproof does not really have... Whoa, wow, look at all these Widow Mines. There's 4 Widow Mines in his main mineral line.
Yeah, unfortunately they are not really that good versus Terran air units.
Oh no.
I think they one-shot the Viking, but they don't one-shot either Banshees or Medivac, so you kind of need at least 2 or a turret to support them. But
Rustproof
a
calling down...
turret and a Widow Mine is pretty good combination though.
Oh god. Widow Mines do friendly fire. What if he actually gets a Widow Mine on the ground, then all his own Widow Mines focus fire and it could take out half his own SCV?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, they don't.
Oh no, he's going to drop into the natural. I know Widow Mines don't focus fire each other's Widow Mines, but on different teams. That 1 Marine. Look at the healing power. Look at this Terran OP right here.
Yeah.
Oh, how can he? How does he have vision of this?
No,
Oh,
I
they went
think
burrowed.
he just shot on them just when they burrowed.
Yes, he must have. We still have this one Raven on full energy, just being Imber all the way back here.
Yeah.
Not really doing much.
He's probably just saving the energy. You know, I think that I'm gonna need this energy for later. Just gonna snipe his entire army with his Seeker missiles, so that one needs it to be at full energy. But probably needs more than one Raven for that, I think.
This is a weird time to build a Reaper, but I'm starting to get a bit scared. Makehast's army is pretty terrifying, to be honest. Oh, nice Widowmine connection there.
Oh,
Just using the Marine count of Rustproof. Is he going to scan and stim onto that? What's he doing? He's just chilling out there. He does have the energy for a scan. He cannot forget that these are there. He absolutely cannot. Meanwhile, Make Haste looks like he might want to move out. He is taking his third base. And, oh, the Raven.
Oh.
Raven. Oh, it's coming. I thought it was
so
the enemy
funny if
Raven.
that one got blowed off. But
Oh,
well,
yes.
it actually get one shots as well because Widowmine does 140 damage, I think. No,
Oh,
125 it is.
This Raven, look at the rally point. It's gonna fly straight over this army.
Ah,
Oh,
It's
is it
gonna
gonna see
die.
the medevacs?
no, it's not
It's
gonna
gonna see
die.
the medevacs. Oh yes.
That's
Come
pretty
on.
good.
Ah, he's not noticed though. Make Haste has noticed, but Rustproof has not. The Raven, it's just
Oh.
on its journey. No, the Raven that lived for more than 10 minutes and did absolutely nothing is dead.
Oh, he's gonna spot that the proxy now. Kind of late, but hey.
I didn't really like that stim there. That's using up a lot of energy, but then again, he has a lot of medevacs. 8 medevacs in total, so plenty of healing power. And he makes another Raven. It's like, I will have at least one Raven on the map at any given time, but no, he's not noticed, he's not pulling it away. Oh, now he is, but no. Stim OP, and the starport will eventually go down. Oh my, this is
That was a
kind
cool
of...
play from Rusty. I really like that. He was like, I'm not gonna let you mine HVs. I'm just gonna keep the Raven here and eventually block your entire mineral line with the auto turrets. But that
Yes.
plan failed.
We do have a bit of a field of supply depots from Make Haste, but it's better than getting supply blocked. Meanwhile, Rustproof is moving out to try and deny this third base. And, oh, the army for Make Haste is out of position, but this could potentially force a base trade.
It will, but then again, Make Haste has such a bigger army right now.
There's a lot of
Unless-
stats going down.
Oh,
Oh, god.
the Doom
The
drop.
Doom drop. Oh.
I think that
He's unsure. Did you see he moved back? He's indecisive as his third is getting absolutely
Oh.
destroyed. This drop. How many Widow Mines are here? I
A
don't.
lot.
I know it's a lot, but when there's this much bio getting dropped,
bam.
ooh, nice Widow Mine connection. But oh,
Those
see,
are gonna get healed up before they can do anything more, I think.
the problem is Rustproof. Even if he survives this, he's going to lose almost all of his production. Oh, stimming down a ramp into Widow Mine firing tanks. That's not a good
It's
idea.
actually good for Rusty. He has killed off a lot now. Oh my god.
Wow. If we just take a quick look, Make Haste did actually survive that assault. Meanwhile, Make Haste destroying the engineering base to stop those upgrades, which is always very nice. Tons of scans going down looking for Widow Mines.
Yeah, he's playing safe now, just trying to take out the production buildings in his area instead of
We do
forcing
have
it.
a drop at the third again. That probably will kill this third base, but meanwhile, losing all his production, Rustproof. And, I mean, almost all his Widow Mines are used. He's got no production, he can't rebuild. This has to be Make Haste's game.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, his Banshee would have done very well if it was out in time, and it would have been. It could have been out in 6
Oh
minutes.
yes, I mean, that supply block, I mean, the Banshee was delayed by nearly 2 minutes, and by that time there were 2 turrets out, so...
Another Widow Mine.
Oh,
He's
but
gonna-
there's too much healing here.
Well, he just needs 2 shots really.
True.
Mine. Yeah.
Oh my
They're gonna
God,
be
look
healed up
at
before
that
another
snake.
shot comes in.
This is why I get frustrated with Terran sometimes as Protoss, and Rustproof's army is just getting cleared up with the natural lair, but Terran, you get like a small bio force of like 10 Marines and maybe 3 Marauders, and you just can't kill it because there happen to be 4 medevacs with it. Ooh, that's no connection, but no difference. Make Haste going up 2-1, I believe.
Yes, 2-1. Seeing as this is a best of 5, there still might be 2 more maps.
Indeed, that could be. But now the pressure's on Rustproof. He cannot drop another game. I think he must know by now Make Haste seems to have better macro. He's just a bit quicker with the worker production, better at taking the expos. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what he's going to try and do now. His Proxy Banshee that game didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I agree. I think in my case, macro is a little bit more solid.
Oh, yes.
But I think Rustproof maybe has potentially better build because Make Haste makes a lot of turrets early game.
What's left of old maps?
Okay.
Too keen to play on the newer maps. Ah, it is Polar Night. I like that map. It's very, very weird. That's my best description of it. It's just like one of the weirdest StarCraft maps I've ever seen.
I didn't want to mention this, but
Oh no, not Whirlwind.
I
not
wanted to
Whirlwind.
be nice. Frost, nice.
Frost? Oh, I don't think. Oh no, I instantly vetoed it when I looked at it. Why did I do that? I must
Probably
have.
because this is Shakura's Plateau 2.0 or something.
Oh no, but I liked Shakura's Plateau. It was nice for Protoss until you had to take a third base. Um, you may not want to be playing. There we go. Just shuffling that around.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine, but the map is kind of similar to Shakura's Plateau, and it wasn't. I don't really know what the rant is about Shakura's Plateau, but I
It
think
was the main reason it was really nice for Protoss. They could wall off so easily.
Oh,
Have a really
okay.
narrow natural ramp. It was just you could do anything. Okay.
You want to observe the next game as well?
Yes, I will, and I'm going to actually do a bit of theory crafting. I want to look around this map because there must be a reason why I vetoed it without even playing it. I probably just looked and saw a 4-player map. Don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's have a look around once
It's
the game
very-
loads.
Yeah, it's you know, I think it's more like Whirlwind than Shakura's Plateau when I'm thinking about it, because
Oh, wow.
there are these short routes to every well, if you're adjacent to each other,
Oh,
then
yes.
you're definitely gonna have a fast rush distance over the bridges. That's gonna happen in every adjacent positions.
Make Haste scouting very early with an SCV here. He is currently up 2-1 in this tournament, and he is in the top left as our Red Terran. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! And in the top right, we have our Blue Terran has to win this match. I'm just choking there on my water. Rustproof. And building a supply depot in the mineral line, kind of okay. Maybe he just wants to build a supply depot there. I could see why against Zerg. I'm not so sure why you'd do that against Terran. And this SCV, this is going to be losing a bit of mining time for Make Haste, but I think maybe he's not played on the map yet and he just wants to have a good look around. And of course he is
You know,
looking for his opponent.
That's super early scout in Bronze and Silver League. It's not gonna matter.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gonna make it better for him since he's scouting so early.
This is actually, it seems like quite a big map. These spaces, these distances are pretty big.
Oh yeah, I played a 1 hour game. I'm still a juvenile.
There's one thing worries me here. I'm looking at your third base location. So obviously your natural, that's quite a narrow choke point. That looks okay. But third base this is kind of weird. Oh, he's proxying a factory.
Oh yeah.
Is he? Oh, Make Haste. Is he? But one proxy, it has to be Proxy Reaper. Surely he must add on a gas. What good would be one proxy factory? Oh no, he's sending out a second SCV. It is going to be a Proxy 2 racks. This is going to hit very late though. I mean, it's taken him a long time to scout this location, but then again, he'll have a strong economy to really make Marines and still macro back at home.
Suppose it's fine, but if Rusty just get one single bunker up, then this is
Oh,
over.
This is a weird Proxy 2 racks on a much greater economy than you'd normally have. And let's just have a look. There's no wall at the front or anything. He does have 2 barracks of his own, so he should be able to hold this. And he has been making Marines out. I'm not sure. I think this is just gonna hit a bit too late to do much damage.
Yeah, I mean, when he's got at least 4 or 5 Marines done, then Rusty probably already has a factory done as well, so...
Oh, but we do have a gas for make haste now. Is that to make these Reapers? No, he is actually going for the Marines. A third Rax. What are we seeing? Someone been watching TLO.
He is compensating for the lateness, I suppose.
Yes, I agree with you. I think he realizes he has the extra economy, and that's a really great decision. Making the engineering bay in case most likely he has to throw down a turret. The scout sees 3 Marines, it sees no wall, and oh, the reactor building on that barracks is going to delay any production from it for a little while. So that could actually help him in a way,
But you know,
still.
it's going to count for two barracks, and they're kind of even in units.
It's gonna... I don't know, this is going to be interesting. It depends if they're both...
Oh,
on
the
top of
bunker
that
comes up, so this
no.
this push is not going to do anything.
No, but he could just float his racks back. I mean, he hasn't sacrificed really any economy. They're both even on
No,
works.
they're just built in another place, really, so
Oh, yeah.
it's just going to poke around now and see what happens.
Make haste
suppose-
is going to run up.
He has one more Marine, but...
Oh, could he
this is a nice timing, actually.
Oh, but he's actually shooting at the bunker. He wasn't shooting at the SE. Now he's targeting the
Yeah.
Marines. Oh, no, the bunker finishes. And this attack is going to fail. He should
Oh,
not
yeah.
commit any more to this.
In any proxy retreats you do as Terra, and you
Oh, what?
kinda don't want to lose your early units, because then you'll just lose from there on.
What is this? Why do we have a tech lab coming down at this point?
I don't know, maybe he
This
wants
is-
to make Marauders.
This is like the attacks failed. We're going to commit more to it and just make it work. I think you must be right. I mean, I doubt it would be Reapers at this point. It has to be Marauders, and surely he's going to
Yeah.
try and break this. I don't know.
Suppose I could go for Reaper as well, because it's very easy to jump up and into the opponent's mineral line, but...
Rustproof is only just about to get his first scout, and Make Haste is adding on a lot of missile turrets. He doesn't want any of those shenanigans happening. But there's no real threat of that, as the starport is not quite up yet. It will be coming soon, but it's going to be quite late. And what's
Yeah.
he doing with this tech lab? He's researching combat shield? This is like TLO on drugs. Apart from we're missing, I think, 3
Okay,
rats.
well, one Marauder coming out, that's one factory. No, I mean barracks.
But, I mean, I don't know. This is going to be a weird game. I think that's all we know for sure at this point. Oh my god, a second tech lab. He's really going into this.
Yeah, and he isn't expanding as either, even though he kind of had a map control. I don't really see Rusty moving out anytime soon.
Oh no, why is he going to try and break the ramp with this? He should wait until his Marauders are done. He's just losing Marines. There we
Yeah.
go. It's back. I mean, I assumed he was just going to scout the natural, which is exactly what Rustproof is doing with his SCV, but Rustproof, I don't think he's looked into this main one, so he doesn't actually know that these racks are proxied yet. But he must
He
assume-
can just go right up there. There's no block
Yeah.
stopping him.
Oh, it's really a proxy starport as well, Make Haste.
Oh my
This,
god.
I mean, why don't you just proxy a command center there and mine from that third base location? Oh dear. There's
Are you using the new Observer UI, the Streamline one?
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't know. I've never done it. What, is there a hotkey for it? Do you need to download something? Oh, wait a minute.
No, you have to do it in the options, and then you have to quit them.
Oh, damn it.
Because you
Never
can't have this huge zoom thing.
Oh, yes, I've seen it.
He didn't lose
Oh,
anything!
it survived! Wow, this is absolutely huge. Make
This
Haste's
is a
army.
GG drop.
Oh,
really.
yes. Make Haste's army completely out of position. He's going to lose so many SCVs. Maybe this is the time
Oh.
to proxy that CC winner I said.
You can say make his army is out of position, but his entire
Oh, no.
infrastructure is out of position.
So we do have a base trade, but I mean, there's still a fair amount here and a siege tank. I
Yeah,
really don't think
There's
he's going to
nothing you can do
this.
to break this, really.
No. I think Mace Case is just going to go GG here, and I think we will just see 2-2.
Yeah, nice.
GG.
GG, yeah.
Oh, make haste. I think, yeah, proxying against that and then trying to go Marauders to still proxy against that. I don't know. I think I would have just cut my losses and floated the
Yeah,
barracks,
because
so.
within, you need to do some damage with your first
Oh, yes.
earlier Marines, or else your opponent is gonna get siege tanks up, and then you're just... It's over, man. Okay, who wants to pick the next map? What should we do?
Ooh. We have a player called FY Known. Did I make it in time? I think he's an hour and a half late. Or an hour and 10 minutes late. Actually, I remember him. He played last
He
week.
played gold, but he signed up for today. I'm not quite sure why. I thought he was a gold player. So
No, I think he played My Apprentice. I'm not sure, though. No, he's bronze, apparently. Oh, no, yes. You told me he was gold. This is he plays on NA, I think. I think he was that guy.
yeah.
I sit at high silver. Yeah, slightly too late. I would challenge him to a duel just for entertainment purposes, but dang, I was at a job interview. I think that's a reasonable excuse to be late.
That's fine. His job is probably more
Oh yes, Star Station.
important.
Hasn't that been removed now?
It's more removed, yeah. So we're gonna.
I'm actually quite glad about that because again, for PVZ, taking a third base was either take it at 7 minutes and hope he doesn't spot it, or never be able to take a third for the rest of the game. But that's okay. I love 2-base all-ins. Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to encourage him to pick one of the new maps.
Yeah. I want him to pick. I hope he picks Polar Knight just because it is really fun.
Yeah, Polar Knight is it's a very cool map, very strange map. But as Terran, I'm not quite sure how I can defend against Zerg all-ins or 2-base all-ins because he wants to go the Polar. Let's go the Polar.
Oh, he's listening to the stream. Apparently, he plays on the Korean server, not NA. The Korean server. Let's get that right. I played on the Korean server a little bit, but then I realized how horrible the lag was.
Yeah.
I was trying to off race, and it was just absolutely horrendous.
Oh, maybe FY known. Maybe he dropped for silver for this new season.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's what's probably happened. Why didn't I think of that? Gosh darn it.
Okay, just gotta find the players who are actually playing now.
Yes.
Okay, gotta take a 1 minute break.
Cool, cool.
Not for the viewers, only for the players. So you have to sit tight and watch.
I can watch my menu screen.
Kommer den lyden fra? Ah.
I might go into lazy mode. I might let you observe the next one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I can just sit back and chill.
You know, that was nice for me as well right now.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, we should take turns. That should be a thing.
yeah,
Just,
let's do that.
well, I really do need to change my smooth mouse move though, because smooth scrolling. Because when it's middle mouse button, your finger gets very, very tired, and you can't lift the mouse up really without turning it off to keep scrolling. So I need to find a key for it. But the problem is, anytime you change a hotkey in StarCraft, you'll go into the options, you'll change it, and then it'll say 50 things have been unhotkeyed, and
Yeah.
just trying to find a key that's not actually used by some race for some purposes.
There's so many
So
hotkeys
difficult.
for the entire
Oh,
thing,
yes.
and it's different for replay, observer, and
Oh, yes.
control groups, and hero, and campaign, and yeah, just too much stuff, really. I'm trying to find a smooth scrolling thing because that was really nice.
I think by default it is middle mouse.
Okay.
You hold it down and then move the mouse, and it's just a bit smoother. You still have to move the mouse smoothly, but that should be
Oh,
okay.
I see. Yeah, because usually I do the I use the arrow keys
Oh yeah.
because I feel the mouse isn't very good using for.
Typically, I just click on the minimap to locations and then use smooth mouse wherever I don't want to click on the minimap.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to do it. Because
Micro.
I found it to be more viewer friendly when I'm using the arrow keys rather than
Yes.
using the mouse. But if you have the smooth mouse thing, you kind of get the experience that you see on WCS and stuff. Well, I'm not saying that I'm at a BC or any of those kind of
Yeah.
guys, but it's gonna help. It's gonna be a little bit more pleasant to view. Oh. Well, we started a little late today. I think we started 7 minutes too late because my PC stopped working and it crashed, so I had to restart the whole thing, and that delayed me a lot. So that's why. Just trying to find things to talk about.
Okay, I'm actually going to make a small bet on this. I'm convinced Make Haste is going to win. I think he's going to learn from his previous game that he shouldn't cheese, he should just play it out, and his macro will win him it. That's what I'm going with.
Oh yeah, Make Haste would win a macro game, but Rustproof has done some. He's the most cheesy person here. He's been doing Banshees mostly, actually. He's actually only done Banshees.
If Make Haste doesn't win, if Rustproof wins this, I will take a shot of something. I don't know what. Probably vodka.
Okay, you're gonna take a shot of milk.
No, I don't
No.
like milk.
Sour milk. That's
Oh.
exactly why you should.
Oh yeah, I just keep like sour milk around ready for just such an occasion. Oh dear. Actually, hang on. Do I want to? No, I don't. I'm not going to ladder anymore today. But drinking's fine.
It's fine. I mean, if you do 15 games, that's pretty
Yeah.
much. I mean, some pros play like 40 games a day, but they're getting paid to do that, so that's
Yeah.
a different thing. So if you're doing at least half of that, then you can consider yourself pretty successful in StarCraft 2, I feel.
I've tried to impose a minimum of 10. I want to try and get back into Master League, which I so briefly visited, and then was swiftly demoted. I'm always in the top of Diamond. I've been in the top of Diamond forever, always facing Master players or people who have been in Masters and just can't quite get over the last bit. But recently, I've just been upping how much I've played, and I've got my big whiteboard there. It's got 9 minute 33rd if Terran goes 3cc or die. We've got Scout in base with 13th probe for cheese. That's because I got Cannon Rush today and I was being stupid. I scouted too late.
Yeah, that, you know, the first game I played on ladder to get place in the new season, I oh, sorry.
People abuse the maps. I actually got Proxy 2 gated the first game of the new season on this map. Actually, it was Polar Night, and it was a Proxy 2 gate with a Stalker, and I was doing a new build. So new build, new map, first thing of the season against Masters, and I get Proxy 2 gated.
Yeah.
It was so annoying.
I met a gold player though, but he did an 11-11 build against me, and it was a very good timing as well. It's just that I scouted it and I thought I was gonna hold, but I didn't, because I mismicroed my only 2 units I had, and one of them died, and I placed my bunker at a dumb place. Anyways, this is the last game in the best of 5 series. We have Make Haste in the bottom right corner, in the blue trousers, I want to say that.
And in the top left, we have our Red Terran Rustproofed, both currently 2-2. Whoever wins this match wins the series.
Yeah, this is the best map to be rustproof on because, well, there's a lot of snow.
Oh yeah, actually, a lot of people were complaining that it was killing their graphics card because it's probably a particle effect, but it's not as bad. I remember, which map was it? There was
yeah, it was the Cloud Kingdom winter version. That one, I can't run that one
Yeah,
at 200, 300.
But there used to be a 4-player map. It's not used anymore. It's the one. Oh, actually, that's not very specific. Idra lost to it against Hallucinated Void Rays. I can't remember the map name though. Oh, what's the name of it? Anyway, they remade that and they put all these textures on it. And then when everyone else was running all the other maps at 60 FPS, that map was running at like 30 FPS because the texture resolution was so high. No one's graphics cards could handle it. Make Haste being very careful with his scouting all the way around his natural, wants to make sure nothing proxied. And this map, man, it's pretty weird. I mean, if you look at the very back, that can be either your 3rd or your 4th base. I personally take that as my 4th base, like where the rocks are covering the minerals.
Yeah.
It's a but I mean, you've got to break through 2 sets of rocks to get there, or go all the way around the outside, which is the bit I didn't know about when the DTs killed me.
Oh yeah, I mean, the expansion here.
Yes.
I usually I do that one for the third one on default, but I think it might not be a very good location to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did, but I
Really?
had a hell of a job holding it against Terran.
Yeah.
And so we have gas builds from both players once again. That of course gives them the option to go straight into the factory if they wish, or if they really want to go for it, some cooler cloak banshee play. That was weird. I was kind of yawning with my mouth closed. And then I burped in the middle of it, and then I couldn't speak. Oh, yeah.
So that's why.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, has that SCV spotted this Marine? Or did he think he just saw something? Nope.
I don't know. No, I think he just queued up a couple of commands and it ended up being kind of in the same directions.
Oh, I'm happy. Out of make haste, we do see a Reaper. So, kind of resorting to what I would almost call standard play. This looks a bit more normal. Though again, taking that second gas very, very early.
Yeah, he did that in the first game as well. I think he wants to do the Banshee thing, but you don't want to. I mean, the old build when the cloak was really expensive, you wanted to have your refinery down as early as you put your factory down, but not earlier than that. And now,
Let's see what this Reaper can get done. It's just scouting around, not actually going to shoot at anything. That's a bit disappointing. He did get a scout, but I would have liked him to have had a little bit of a go at those SCVs.
oh yeah, I mean, he sees everything, but then again, is he gonna react to anything for that? I wonder.
I don't think so. Now he's doing a little bit of harass. And of
Yeah.
course, just even pulling those SCVs momentarily loses you like at least 50 minerals of your income.
Oh yeah,
a minute.
and he
It's
killed
very
an
nasty.
SCV over there, so he delayed the factory by a little bit, but Rustproof was.
Oh, we have the tech lab coming down on the factory and the starport coming down for make haste. Could this be Banshee again? Could it possibly?
I think so. We don't see Tech Lab for Rustproof, but I have a feeling he is going Banshee as well. Why else would you need so much gas or?
Yes, that's a very good indicator.
And
Ah.
he is supply blocked.
Oh, he just cancelled. Did he accidentally build a reactor there?
Yeah, I
I think
think-
he started a reactor and then cancelled it.
That's probably why.
Oh dear.
Are you usually following me when we cast? Since
What? Sorry.
are you usually following
No,
me?
actually, I usually go all over the place. I click. That's one thing. If you're streaming, you shouldn't be clicking all over the place too mad. But when I'm trying to find out information, I'm all over the place, so it wouldn't make
That's
for good.
probably a good idea, yeah.
Oh, this Reaper, I think it might be able to pick up an SCV, but there are two Marines chasing it. So, oh, is he going to be able to run past that Rax without dying? No, and he does get taken out.
Yeah, too many Marines. They were.
I'm not sure what this SCV of Make Haste out on the map's doing. It's just kind of sitting outside the natural, but it doesn't have any information of whether the natural's there or not, whereas Rustproof's got a Marine right in that natural, so he knows when Make Haste expands.
Yeah, Make Haste is looking to make a medevac, but he's getting supply blocks.
This Make Haste, is he going to go for... I think he's going to build two medevacs and then go and drop his main with that, I'm pretty sure.
And Rustproof is doing exact same thing. Exactly when I said that, Rustproof also had... he still has his medevac supply blocked, actually. So Make Haste isn't the only one, but Make Haste has gotten his medevacs going.
Okay, I think Make Haste's got two options here. He can either try and drop on top of the siege tank in Rustproof's main, or probably the smarter and safer thing to do would be drop behind the mineral line and siege up. That way that mineral line just could not be mined from, and it most likely would actually be GG. He wouldn't be able to stim into those siege tanks. We do have Marines for Rustproof though, moving next to that siege tank. Maybe he's listening on stream and heard me say that.
Well, I don't really think so. There's a delay in the stream, so there is no way he's gonna know
No,
what's
he's
going
just
on
moving
in
them for his
town.
med. Oh, Make Haste actually moving his medevacs not around the way I would expect it. He's taking a very long way around, making sure they are not spotted. But that's going to have some problems. First of all, Rustproof's medevac's actually going to get to his opponent quite soon. He's going in a straight line, whereas Make Haste going all the way around is actually going to get there later, and this
But I
siege
think
tank might
Might
just
be worth it though, but as you say, the siege tank is quite dangerous in this position.
I would think that's a much better place to drop. Where I've
Oh
just,
yeah,
that's an amazing. I mean, if you drop there,
but then again, he doesn't know that. He hasn't scouted
Oh,
where
yeah.
the siege tank is.
Rustproof has got to be careful. There are 2 missile turrets here. He should be able to get units out. No! He loses the medvac. And meanwhile, the siege tanks are getting dropped, but it's
They're
in range.
getting killed, both of them.
Oh no.
Oh, well, none of the drops worked, so...
Oh, he did. At least Make Haste did save both medevacs, so. Ooh.
Double ooh. Command center going down for both of them. Rustproof has a little slight advantage there.
Oh yes, and we are going to get into one of those bizarre, weird, Bronze League hero kind of games. I think. I mean, both first harass. They both did the same thing. It didn't work out for either of them. And now also in Rustproof's main, he actually has a siege tank that covers that spot I pinged before, making me even more suspicious of
Yeah.
it. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's
And
that's
maybe
a
maybe-
nice.
it would be awesome to have this base race kind of Bronze League hero style where they kill kind of everything except one supply depot and one marine each.
Not base race, not after today. I played a 24-minute long game that was a base race from the 10-minute mark. It was ridiculous. I was ahead. I held all this aggression, and I was putting pressure on my opponent. Killed his natural, killed most of his main army. But then DTs appeared. Now I had built cannons, but apparently not enough cannons, so I lost all my cannons.
Oh.
And as soon as I tried to rebuild, they got instantly destroyed. So it came up to I had Void Rays, so his DTs couldn't attack them. But we had Blink Stalkers, which were more mobile, so we ended up in this really bizarre base trade scenario.
That's so weird.
I won though. The Fox Code did it by about 1 assimilator and 1 gateway. The Fox Code did win.
Oh, that's. I mean, those games feel so weird because if you lose after like 40 minutes, it feels you're very disappointed in yourself because
Oh yes.
that's a huge investment in time and.
It gets personal. I mean, when I play a macro game and I lose just because something didn't work out too great, it doesn't matter. But when you are in kind of a situation where you're on the brink of losing and winning at the same time, it starts to get personal. Oh,
Yeah,
wow. That's a lot of supply being called down.
now he actually scans though, so he knows where the tank is.
Oh
Should
yes.
just probably there are no other tanks in the area, so he should just drop on top of it and
Oh
be
yes.
safe.
I wish people would drop on tanks more often. I mean, it was a brilliant game. I think it was between Tasia and Bomber, or Innovation might have been that. Either way, one of the players was playing mech, the other was playing bio, and it was
Yeah, that was
Batsby
Innovation
dropped on top
versus
of tanks.
Tasia.
Yes, it was an amazing game.
Why?
He should still win this fight, and now this main cannot be mine. But of course, there is the natural up.
He should take these supply depots with increased
Oh,
supply
yeah.
on them. That's the money right there.
And Rustproof is going to bring his army back. And to be honest, if I was Make Haste, I'd be getting out of here. He must know that's not his whole army, and he is going to. No, he's not getting out of there. Oh no. He can't afford to keep using Lunas like that. Yes, he did a bit of damage. He supply blocked his opponent quite heavily, but he didn't really do too much to damage the economy.
No, I mean supply depots are really easy to build.
Oh yes, that is true. And I suppose he did actually stop gas mining for quite a while because Rustproof does not have any reactors on his natural. So far it looks like Make Haste, I would put him slightly ahead. Just marginally though. I'm not sure even why.
Oh yeah, Makeace was
just
the
like
one
that.
dropping.
Yes.
I'm constantly getting
Oh,
confused by this.
look at this. Rustproof with 4 medevacs. And they are speeding into this natural. This could do a huge amount of damage.
Yeah,
Is
there
there
are
a
no
siege
tanks
tank?
in defense anywhere.
No, he doesn't have any siege tanks in that, but still. Oh, this is going to be a big fight.
Well, he just needs to take out this orbital and then leave, and he's
Oh
good
yes,
to go.
and he shouldn't actually try and fight the army of Make Haste because Make Haste does have that +1 attack. Which,
Yeah, he does.
Oh, Rustproof just got it this second. Never mind that. But still, he doesn't want to fight. He's got to get out of here. He can't fight Make Haste's army.
Especially not with half of his
Make
units
Haste
in
is
the
running
mid-ranks.
away. He's trying to lure them into the tanks, but he doesn't really need to.
Come on, boost out of there! Come on!
Oh, one medevac goes down, another will not, as they do get out. Okay, tend to look at the minerals lost. It does appear actually that Make Haste lost more, and of course losing that expansion is a big deal. I mean,
yeah.
look at the main base. Look how mined out it is for Make Haste.
And yeah, and he's kind of low on minerals, and he has to make a new command center, which he hasn't until now. But then again, I think Make Haste he's not too bad on harvesters really. So, despite having lost all of those, I think he was ahead in harvesters before this. Yes, he
Yes.
was.
And he's still quite a bit ahead in army supply. So, I don't know. If I was Make Haste, I'd actually double expand here. Although
yeah.
you've got the awkward question where you take your third. Personally, I actually take mine here because at least I'm spread out I'm spread out quite far between my third and my main, but at least it's a straight line and I can kind of keep everything at the natural and then react to things. Whereas
Yeah, I
if
agree.
you go down the low ground, you end up with issues because that's a double cliff edge. You can't get up there very easily with Colossi.
But then again, with this base, you kind of have the high ground over here,
Oh,
and
yes,
then an attack path here, here, and through here. So it's very open, but it's not at all as open anyways. So
Oh yeah, I mean, that's a nice siege position for Terran up on there. I suspect the CC would be out of range if Terran sieged up there with tanks. Probably intentionally for that reason, it would be impossible to take this pace.
yeah. You know, you said that you would say Make Haste would win the macro game, but it seems that
Yes,
Rustproof
I
is
know.
pulling
It's
ahead.
I'm getting concerned. 40 SCVs to 20.
Oh, another drop coming in. It's not dropping on the siege tank yet, but it has a
Why
or other.
do this? They should just drop on the siege tank. People, drop on siege tanks. Dropping bio onto siege tanks is one of the most efficient
yeah.
things you can do. It's brilliant.
Watch Tater versus Innovation, and you'll understand.
Yeah, WCS Season 2. I'm not sure if it was the semi-finals or the round of 8. I'm not sure, but there was some. Just watch any Innovation versus Tasia. It was really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a scary attack, and
Oh,
those-
he needs to siege up this. That's pretty good sieging position.
Oh yes. Oh, he's stimming into these tanks. That's not a good idea for a Make Haste. Likewise, though, Rustproof can't get too aggressive.
He's being a little bit more cautious, trying to kill off those tanks, but I don't think that's gonna help him.
Losing a lot of bio here.
Oh yeah.
Rustproof is slightly ahead, but still he cannot engage. 2 siege tanks there. This is interesting. He's loading up in his medevacs.
He's
Oh,
like a rat.
drop the tanks. Drop on the
Drop
tanks.
on the tanks. Yes,
Oh,
he is.
he's
Nice. This is what we
Excellent.
like to see.
Oh yes. Now he is going to lose all his bio. If he'd done that initially, he probably could have won the game right there. But
Well,
I mean,
there are no more units for Make Haste
Uh,
except
he needs to
that
get
tank.
Ion down here. He has a medevac loaded up in his main. Rustproof, sorry, has a medevac in his main. He needs to get that down here. But no, he's going to back off with his 2 siege tanks. The FCV killed a siege tank.
Oh my god. That's so.
The hero SCV. That was brilliant.
I thought that was Make Haste SCV trying to repair it.
Yeah, so did I. But then the tank disappeared. I was like, what? Wait, what happened there? Oh, Make Haste does actually have a drop prepared in the top of the map. I'm guessing he got a little bit distracted, and his economy is really not looking
That
strong.
was the drop he did earlier, actually. So
Is it
yeah,
still-
he's just left it there, really.
He could go in again. That main base is wide open.
Then again, Rustproof is making 2 command centers, and he has a lot of.
Oh wow,
use
3
mirrors.
command centers. He's making 1 at the back and then 2 at the front. This is
yeah.
nice. This is what he wants to be doing. Whereas Make Haste just doesn't have the economy. I mean, he dropped about 3 or 4 mules in one go there, but losing
Yeah.
that EC, I think, early on really hurt him quite badly.
I mean, for any of you Terran players, if you see these kind of supply depots, I mean, there are 5 of them. These are the upgraded supply depots by the call down extra supplies button. It's nice to have if you're severely supply bulk, but you shouldn't have this many.
Oh yeah, so that
This
definitely.
either means that you like to use that instead of mules, which you shouldn't, or it means that you're getting supply blocked a lot.
Oh, Rustproof bringing out the special tactics with a Raven in production. I'm surprised he's actually going for the unusual play at this stage when he's so obviously ahead.
Oh yeah.
If I was him, I would just add on, I think probably 5 more racks and just go try and kill my opponent.
You know, I really like both. Really like the layout of both the players' base. They are very good at keeping the structures organized and neat looking,
Yeah.
so that the units can have free. We don't often see that in Bronze and Silver
No,
leagues.
we don't. That is what killed me most in Bronze League. I remember a particular map, Antigua Shipyard, a great one for Terran drop play. I actually walled my base in half with buildings and didn't realize it, and the Terran dropped on one side and I couldn't get my units to it.
Oh yeah.
I actually lost the game because of that. But those are the kind of games, they stick with you, and that's how you improve. You remember you did that, so next time you're on that map against a Terran, you
Ooh.
think,
Doom
better not
push
fall
coming
like
up
that.
from Rustproof. All the
Oh,
King's
yes.
men are going out. This is the greatest timing he could ever hope to get if he goes now.
Oh
Like
yes,
now.
I mean 6 siege tanks, a huge number of marines. But there is one thing to note that's kind of worrying. We have 3,400 mineral army for make haste, 5,500 for rustproof. But the real difference is, make haste has 2-2 and rustproof has 1-0.
Oh, that's gonna be a huge deal actually.
Yeah, I mean, yes, the army's a lot smaller, but there's a small chance. I mean, if rustproof did something stupid like he didn't actually stim into it. But, I mean, if Makehaste just had 2 or 3 more tanks down here, he could probably hold this, but that is a huge amount of Marines. That's a lot of DPS.
Yeah,
even
I
with
think he could
the
just
upgrades.
A move this and win, or at least if he just clears out, he will be even, or he will be ahead because he has more. Well, he actually just used his command centers for planetary fortresses. So I
Indeed.
think Makehaste is having a better economic situation here. Oh,
Yes, I
he's not bringing his entire army. It's just getting crushed. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Makehaste is losing quite a lot now. The siege tanks are set up.
And he
I-
died.
Oh my god, look at how much these upgrades 2-2.
Oh,
But no-
GG for Makehaste. Then we have the champion, Rustproof D. Let's call
winning
him Rustproof D.
3-2 in this weird TVT.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was very entertaining seeing all those Raven plays, and there were so many weird things happening. A double fail drop, and
Indeed, look at that time supply from Rustproof. 7 minutes 9 seconds. That's with all
oh
those.
my god, how long was the game?
26 minutes.
Oh,
Wow, he was.
third. Almost
yeah.
a third of the game he was supply blocked.
That's pretty crazy.
Whoa. Congratulations to him, and thank you for Foxcode for helping me.
You're
Cross.
welcome.
I kind of feel it's a little bit weird to cast alone because it feels like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, it is.
and
It's a bit strange. I
You
agree.
don't kind of understand what to say when there's no feedback. I don't usually go around in my apartment and speak to myself when I'm home alone. So. Alright. Alright.
My nemesis is in chat. I've just noticed Son Gosu, the proxy factory Terran.
Ah.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that.
You're gonna have a tough time for the next time though, because if Sun Goes is joining, then of course he's really good.
Oh,
But
yes.
I
I still think the first game. I'm never gonna live over the shame. I kept all my probes alive, or almost all of them. It was just that I moved out thinking he would have expanded behind it, but no, he was all inning, like typical Terran. And then I lost all my units moving on the map. I'll not forget it. That's a painful memory, but I will use it to learn and improve. Assuming I match with him again. I wanted to be matched against someone else. I thought I could have beat everyone else there apart from him. Damn it. Ugh.
Did you see MC versus Jadong the first match? The first game?
I'm not sure I did actually, I'm afraid.
Because I remember it when you said talked about the base trade. Because that was basically what it was. It was a complete. The game went for about 40 minutes, but I think they killed each other's base and rebuilt it after like a very short time, at least like 16 or 20 minutes, and then they just did the same thing again.
Yeah.
So it was so cool.
Was my favorite of that whole WCS was actually Scarlet versus, I think it was, who was it? It was Scarlet versus Bomber, I think. And just her control with her Ling Bane was crazy. I mean, those battles, this game was just constant. Baneling versus Widowmine, you just saw explosions going off everywhere, and it was like hard to tell who actually won the fight until someone ran away from the engagement. Oh, Make Haste lost, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but he has won already a Silver League weekly. So the champion is gonna be replaced. That's how we see it with innovation and people like that.
God damn, that stuff's strong.
What were you shotting that?
Yes,
milk?
I had to do that. What was it? 48%. Fucking hell.
You were gonna